When a killer storm strikes at Blackwood Academy, an elite prep school nestled in the woods of Maine, a motley crew of students, including Beth Peacock, Orchid, Vaughn Green, Sam Mustard, Finn Plum, and Scarlet Mystery, are left stranded in the aristocratic mansion of campus with their headmaster. Hours later, his lifeless body is discovered in a pool of blood. With this group of students, nothing is as it seems, and everyone has a motive for murder. If I had to pick one book that was my absolute total favorite book out of this library right now, it would be this book, In the Hall with the Knife. So if you're thinking, I've heard that saying before, In the Hall with the Knife, then you are correct. So this is a whole new series. It's actually a trilogy. We have books 1 and 2 now, and book 3 is on the way. And it is all based on the Clue board game. So it takes place in New England in this super posh, rich prep school. It is boarding school, and the events take place in the middle of this huge storm. So this first time, there are just a few people left on campus. Everybody else has gone home for break, and then, of course, they get stuck because of the storm. They are trapped on this island. They can't get off. And sure enough, there is a murder in the hall with the knife. It's a fantastic read. It takes place in modern day. So if you guys have seen the Clue movie, this isn't going to be like that. It's all modern day in a modern prep school. And all of the characters have the same names as the card characters in the game, which is just really funny. So you have a Peacock and a Mustard and a Scarlet, and their personalities are all just super fun and unique. It is also narrated super awesome. So every chapter has a different character narrating it. So you kind of get to see these events from all different perspectives. I will say, as you guys might know, I read a lot of mysteries. This is actually one of the first mysteries that I have read where there was an actual twist at the end that I didn't really see coming. I thought that the events that seemed a little off were just due to the stress of the situation, being trapped with a murderer in a huge house in the middle of a storm with no power. But in reality, there was actually a really cool twist to carry it on. So this is, in a way, a standalone mystery. I know a lot of you say you like a result at the end of your story. So this does have a clear conclusion as to who the murderer is at the end of this story. But then there's this extra twist that the author throws in to kind of keep you going that'll carry over into book 2. And you're like, whoa, how is that going to get resolved? So this is just a super fun book. It does take place in the middle of a gigantic winter storm. So since it is winter here, that would be a great time for you to pick this up. Again, we have books 1 and 2 in the library. So keep an eye out for 3 and be sure to come by and check it out. I think you'll really like it, especially if you enjoy mysteries in general, or if you really love playing the Clue board game, because quite frankly, it's just really fun to have that connection. So come by the library, check it out whenever you're ready.